Demani, what was App State doing so well on Saturday that made it so difficult to get them off the field and stop their drives?
I feel like App State just did a good job of just their O-line. They did a good job of just like pushing, like going hard every play. Running backs blocking hard every play. Receivers, they just like going hard every play. So I feel like they just like they had like a really good like experienced O-line, and they just like know how to like keep going and grit like plays out. So I feel like they just did a good job with it.
We'll go second row on the right to Olin.
Yeah, first of all, Demani, you were part of the team 2 years ago that got off to a slow start. And then what changed that year that we all able to turn it around?
I just feel like the leadership, the way we practice. They said we have to pick it up at practice. We just like, it wasn't just like a big change of like what we did, like changing like just from good to bad. We just like the leadership said we had to step up, so we just started at practice, like the small things. So we just like we just tried to do the small things right, and we had to just like try to like listen to our leadership.
And Anais just suggested that maybe not everybody he's seen has been quote bought in. Do you have you seen anything like that you would agree or disagree with that statement?
This year? Yeah, I feel like that's a true statement. I feel like guys could buy in more as a whole. I feel like guys are starting to get on board, but it could definitely be like a more like significant number of like players. But I just feel like we have to just do a better job as leaders, coaches. I just feel like we need to just like everybody needs to buy in like more.
We'll stay on the right side, the front row to Travis.
Demani, I know you're not in on the offensive meetings and whatnot, but when you look at some of the routes A&M's receivers run in the route trees compared to some of the other teams you see, is there stuff that Jimbo does that's pretty unique to him when it comes to routes and the way that the offense is schemed?
Yeah, I feel like every offense have like the same route concepts. People just run them different ways. So I feel like different like coordinators or just like do it differently. But we definitely have some of the same routes as other teams, but they just use them different ways.
We'll stay on the front row on the right side to Cole.
Demani, after the game, both AJ and Devon said that the freshmen need to understand that they're maybe freshmen, but they've been here long enough in the system that it's time to start acting like adults. Do you agree with that statement?
Yes, sir. I just feel like as a team we need to grow up. Not just the freshmen. I feel like older group we can lead more. Freshmen they can buy in more. I just feel like we can do a better job as a whole.
And then regardless of win-lose on Saturday against Miami, the next game is conference play where those wins start to truly matter. Is it just important to get off on the right track and show that you're improving on both sides of the football before going to Arlington?
Definitely. We have to put App State behind us, come in ready to go for practice this week so we can start fresh and get ready to roll for SEC play.
We'll go back behind the lights on the left side.
I know a lot of it Saturday, you guys just couldn't stay off the field. But what would you like to see differently defensively as you get ready for Miami?
I just feel like we could do a better job. I feel like one drive we had like 3 or 4 undisciplined penalties, so I feel like we could do a better job at that. I feel like we could do a better job at like running to the ball, get like tackling better. It's a lot of things we can do better. You just have to go out at practice the right way, try to be perfect, watch film, get better, and learn from our mistakes.
We'll stay behind the lights on the right side to Ben.
Demani, for you guys as some of the older leaders on the team, is one of your messages to the guys, I know you wish you'd obviously could have the result back, but it's not unique to you guys that early in the season there's some things to clean up. A lot of teams that we've seen across the country kind of going through something similar. Mm-hmm. Is that something you're kind of trying to drive home, especially for those younger guys?
Yeah, we just have to move on from App State and like let it be a lesson, and just have to go back at practice, get to work, and get ready to go.
We'll go to the left side to Cease in the third row.
So did the App State game surprise you, and do you feel that they played harder than you, or you guys just weren't in the right places?
I feel like a little bit of both. I feel like we could have played harder as a whole. I feel like they play harder than us at times, and we play harder than them at times. But I feel like we should do a better job at just playing hard, and that starts at practice. Just going hard at practice every day, like I always say. But yeah, I just feel like we took like a little bit like more play, like some plays off that we shouldn't have. A little bit, because the way we always like going hard, but like I seen it, like I feel like, yeah, a little bit it did, yeah.
We'll go back behind the lights to Tyler on the left side.
Demani Richardson also said that he talked about 2 years ago that Alabama game was kind of a wake-up call, and that that's when you guys went undefeated the rest of the way. Do you feel like this is a similar situation? Do you feel like this loss is something that will get guys in the right mindset?
I can't like speak on what happened 2 years ago. I don't know what it was specifically, but hopefully it is a wake up call, and hopefully like guys start to buy in. Hopefully guys start to practice hard like we need to, and hopefully things like get turned around.
We'll go to the front row on the right side to Cole.
Going into this game, you are a projected favorite to beat the likes of Miami, but with the national media expecting you guys to slowly start to regress, are you okay with kind of playing into that narrative, and trying to prove everyone that you are living up to the standard going forward?
I would say I'm not worried about like the social media part of it. I see it, but I just feel like we need to leave all that and where it's at in social media, and worry about like our guys in our room and our coaches and our players. So I just feel like we need to worry about us and go practice.
We'll go second row on the right to Olin.
Yeah, Demani, you consider yourself one of the leaders of this team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that role, what do you do this week? Or how do you communicate with these guys that y'all think maybe not are completely bought in? How do you address that?
Well, first I just have to like get guys to put App State behind them. It's one game, we got a loss. We lost it. We got to live and learn from it. Secondly, we just have to get more. I have to just hold more guys accountable, like I'm doing right now. Just starting with going to class, being in meetings every day. Just all the small things. So first, just put App State behind us, and then second, just got to keep moving forward so we can keep getting better. And so one game won't turn to 2 games, 2 games won't turn to 3 games. So you have to put App State behind us and get rolling.